As my good friend Bubsy once said, what is the possibility of something going dire
Yeah,
within this situation?
it's a question I ask myself every day. And let's see. I think I am streaming.
I forget which one you stream at. Twitch?
Yeah, I'm trying to do Twitch.
Alright.
Yes, I am live on
I think I
twitch.tv.
am.
I assume I can just find you at superman.twitch.tv. That's not how you spell it?
Yes.
Well, that's your icon, but it says you're streaming D-Dragon.
Oh, yeah, let me change that when I figure out. Let's see, dashboard. I'm going to dashboard. Alright.
The blurry icon at the bottom right.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good touch.
Project Cross Zone, zero viewers. Alright, that should be updated now.
Perfect. Well, I was going to say D-Dragon until I refresh, so I'm going to keep it this way.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
clicked on the mature content warning. Where is the anime pornog? I was going to reference that one lady, but I couldn't remember her name.
Yeah, the mature content warning is so if I accidentally say cunt while playing this game, the IRC cops don't arrest me.
Chat rules, behave. Alright.
Alright, yeah. But yeah, where we last left off, 17 years ago, was the end of Chapter 9. I vaguely remember how to play this game, so we're not going to do any training. We're going to do next stage.
I don't think I've seen all of the chapters up until now, but
Yeah. So rapid. I wonder what the stream delay is like. I can see it on video preview. Yeah, stream delay on Twitch is kind of bad. But you're gonna see the two characters you were hoping you would see.
oh yes. I'm so excited to
Yeah.
see Jedi in more games than fucking shit.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite was a good game, right? That was well received.
Yeah, it was as well received as Capcom Fighting Jam.
Yeah, in the FGC community. So, Raptor, I trust you fully understand your role here. I'm not gonna voice act everything.
I hope not.
You don't have to tell me twice, but during the Stone Age. Yeah, I guess they did a thing where the game was partially voice acted. Like, I remember it would do blue text when it's voice.
Oh, right.
Oh shit, Lord Raptor is plotting to take down Jeddah and become the boss of whatever he is the boss of.
No, Jedi made a giant baby that ate the
Yeah.
universe and then made a new one.
Yeah,
So I guess he's going to be the boss of that.
yeah. Here's Butt Lady. She's in this scene too.
Oh, yeah.
You remember her? She was in a thing.
Is she from like Shining Force or something? I forget.
I don't remember either. I still need to go back and I said at some point I was going to go back and play some of the games these characters come from, and I still got to get around to that. Maybe this year. I'm wrapping up the game I'm currently playing, so I will be currently not playing games soon, and I'll have time for new games.
Which one are you excited to play first?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it. Maybe I'll play like Sakura Wars or something. I'll play something obscure first.
Can I ask you something?
Fair, says Lord Raptor. Hello, Gamma Metroid. Welcome to surprise Project Cross Zone stream that nobody ever saw coming.
And nobody wanted.
By the way, shout out to the Ragey dude on YouTube who asked me when PXZ was coming in like some unrelated video. This one's for you, buddy. I mean, it wasn't for you, but it now is for you. I really do wish I enjoyed this game more because like I do kind of want to finish it, but at the same time, each chapter is just such a slog. I don't think I'm ever going to finish this game.
This game is thoroughly unenjoyable.
This game I started in like 2013.
I mean, I haven't played it, but it does bear a lot of resemblances to the other one that I did play.
Jeddah says, if I could give you a word of advice, do not underestimate that realm, as he wonders if this lady's talking about like Waffle House or something. I like the throbbing pink stuff in this room.
It's
Is this meant to be Fetus of God or something?
yeah, that's definitely what this is.
I forgot Fetus of God was the thing.
How
Yeah,
could you?
you're right, Scro, and I probably did head injury myself at some point. Scro said the only way to enjoy this game is to be subjected to a severe head injury. And yeah, I probably got like run over by a truck or something on the way home today, so.
Probably.
It's inside Jabu Jabu's belly, says Gamma. Scro says, a coconut falls on your head and you forget what a good video game looks like. Yeah. Actually, I just got done spending 3 hours with a good video game. And by a good video game, I mean one that I love, but it has like a 60 on Metacritic. So maybe it's not good. The game, for those curious, is Atelier, Lydia, and Suel. Anyway.
You said some words there.
Yeah. Dante from the Devil May Cry series says, coma victims and missing people. There ain't any other jobs I can do, m'lady.
Oh, that's her name. Her name is Lady.
You want in a position to be choosy, Dante. You still owe me money, you know.
I've never played a DMC game, so I don't know what these characters sound like. I don't know if
That
like,
was spot on. That was absolutely 100%.
yeah, like imagine a mix of my voice and a competent Boston accent, and that's what I was going for.
You actually voiced all the characters in DMC, if you don't remember.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. How can I forget? Yeah, like Dante and Demi Fiend. Yeah.
There was Virgin, I think.
Yeah. He was called Incel in the Japanese version.
Wow.
Hello, Soap.
Hey, whoever just spoke. Yeah, wow. Bulbasaur, what do you prefer to be called in voice? And also, this is the first time I've
That's
spoken to you.
fine.
All right.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah. You enjoying Project Cross Zone?
You know, I've had this game for like 5 years, and I've never even opened it.
Your first mistake was buying it, but you stopped there. You didn't make the second mistake. I, on the other hand,
I have fixed my mistake.
yeah. It again. I keep saying this. It's almost a great game, but everything is just too long in it. If every
yeah.
chapter was half as long, I think I would like this game.
It looks like a fan game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for janky fan games where you have Dante in one scene and now suddenly we're in Dimitri's throne room instead. And there's Heihachi at the dinner table because, of course, right?
It kind of looks like a scene from Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh my god, it kind of does.
Conker confirmed for next Project Cross Zone.
I love the very, very blurry thing he is eating.
Yeah,
It's like kind of to his side.
yeah. It probably looks alright on the 3DS. I'm playing this on Citra, so...
Oh, I see.
Which is pretty good these days. Like, the emulation is... They've made some recent big updates that helped it out a lot. See, Ganon Kong says, hi, lady sounds like that, but at 10% volume, in reference to what I said earlier, I suppose. Like she recorded her lines in the other room through a wall. What? Don't mind me, just keep on muttering yourself over there. I'm just here in your throne room eating dinner, you know, don't mind.
I like his treasure chest there.
Yeah. And then Dante just runs in and it plays Dante music.
Dante May Cry.
Yeah, if you're on voice chat and you don't have game audio and you don't know what Dante music sounds like, just picture like guitars and drums, and you probably got it.
Just the Dynasty Warriors soundtrack.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is Dynasty Warriors featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series, featuring Heihachi from the Soul Calibur, I think, series, featuring Dmitry Maximoff from Darkstalker series, featuring Xiaomu from the Namco Cross Capcom series.
Oh, of course he made a pizza reference there.
Yeah. Pizza, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles confirmed for PXD. I am the lord of this castle. Well, I'm hungry. I went all the way to Demon World to look for someone. Buddy, you could have just gone to Denny's. Oh, have I seen this man before?
Why is he in my house?
Hey, Dimitri, you know this person? You never seen her from a completely different video game series? You know her? Ever heard of her?
White shirt, very descriptive.
Yeah. Ganon Kong says, this is a MIDI remix of the DMC3 credits theme. Yeah, it does sound a little MIDI. Now, I do have the volume turned down a little bit, so maybe it sounds better at higher volume. But whatever. Scro says, yeah, LOL, this suck-ass MIDI rendition. This really is a fan game.
Yeah,
Oh!
it looks like a comic that like some deviant
Yeah.
kid wrote.
Alright, there it is. There's everyone in our party. Just runs into the room.
Hello, we're here. Who the hell is that guy?
He's the Sakura Wars guy. He joined in, like, the last chapter, I think. And, cat girl-looking girl joined in, like, the Ryu and Ken chapter, I think, for some reason.
That's the dot hat guy.
No, like, a girl with the yellow hat.
No, I mean...
yeah, the dot hat guy was in the dot hack chapter.
I'm just surprised that he's here
Yeah.
because I don't think I've seen him either.
Erica's cool. She does, like, guns or something. She's cool. I'm gonna play whichever video game has Erica in it, which is Sakura Wars or something.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
She's got a lot going on there.
Yeah.
Her and her, like, cowgirl friend.
Yeah, I'm play their video game. Morrigan, you're the first character I recognize out of this entire gaudy lot.
Wow, look at the goofy muscle man.
The fuck? I'm just waiting for that to become an actual dialogue thing.
We got
oh my god,
we
she
got-
actually said that.
We got the Xiaomu butt pose going on right here. I'm doing the okay hand in real life as I look at it.
What the fuck? Have you seen this?
Like she's wondering what's going on in this room, but she's also wondering what she just sat in.
He's a vampire. More
Yeah.
descriptive than that.
This is Project Cross Zone. Every line spoken by a different character.
You're right.
It's like everybody in our 20-dude party must get one line in. It is mandatory. Otherwise, we're revoking the license to the characters.
Who's that guy? Who's this person?
Shinra from FF7.
Oh god, they're gonna put Square Enix in the next one of these games. They're gonna do it one of these days.
I remember Dante. We fought in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. The hell? Oh, was that the actual name of his agency? I thought it was just a fucking bad
Yeah.
joke.
Missing people, yeah, we need to find more people. Yeah, Ganon Kong, he says that's the problem with large player parties. Every single person has to react to what's going on. Yeah, it's either you do this, Or you do like Chrono Cross, where every character has like no lines outside of their tiny story arc. There's no in between.
Pretty much.
They should just do what Tails does and make like really dumb random dialogues during the field.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we need. We need skits in this game. So like every 3 fights, your characters just have a spontaneous conversation. Hopefully we'll make actual progress for a change, says me. Hey, Hachi's like, dude, I'm just trying to eat in this guy's living room. Like, what the fuck are you guys on about?
Heavens, all of this racket. The fuck?
I don't know.
He just throws them all into a volcano after this.
Ken Kong says, I think the most ambitious crossover was the Ultimate Fight of Ultimate Destiny. I don't know, this might rival it. I think if like Chuck Norris fought all these people, he might not fare so well.
Oh man.
Like
that
we have Flank West on our team. You know, Flank West from Dead Rising video games. He takes pictures. He takes pictures of titties and it says erotic on it.
That's pretty much all he's done, yeah. The entire series summed up.
Ken and Ryu, yeah, they're in their party too.
Frank West's like drawing in this game looks like he's from some kind of like dating sim or something.
Yeah, that's another weird thing with any kind of crossover is you kind of have to unify the art styles, but you can only do it so much. And I remember hearing, I think there was an interview with the devs of this game where they said something along that line where like they limited the number of non-human characters because it was like too much on the art style or something like that.
Well, that's why we didn't get Felicia, and that's why this game is bad.
Yeah. Scrofunk says, I played Pyre recently and it had pretty good alternate dialogue depending on your party makeup. I think it even changes the story depending on which characters you have at different parts. Pyre kicks ass. I've never heard of that game. You'll have to share more info with me later.
It's by I think the devs that made... Oh, what's that game called? The one with the narrator. That like overhead game.
Mm-hmm. Chun-Li is trying to get drugs. She won't admit it, but she's trying to find... They're all trying to cope with this in their own way.
She's trying to get some human growth hormone.
I love how they keep bringing up, basically a joke in Tekken Tag 2 as, like, a plot line for Heihachi here. That's a very weird thing.
What is it that you're talking about? I never played, like, Tekken or whatever.
So, basically the whole thing is that, between Tekken 6 and Tag 2, the voice actor for Heihachi died.
Oh.
And they're pretty serious about that kind of stuff, as you might know. So they did kind of like a joke thing where they got a new voice actor for him, but they also for that game, which is specifically not canon, they made him younger. It's just kind of a joke.
Yeah.
And so I mean that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I've heard about that too in Japan. Like if you're a voice actor for a character over that, you are that character for your whole life.
Yeah.
Whereas here, it's they just pick whoever, and if you're in a union, then they decide you're too expensive, and you don't get to do that character again.
They replace you with Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, get a celeb. Instead of paying union costs, they pay celebrity costs. Good deal there. But why is Heihachi himself here in the demon world? That's a good question, Reiji. One we'll never know the answer to. I'm just looking for someone. Someone who isn't among this giant crowd. Alright.
Who the hell would he be looking for?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's somebody just random.
Yeah. Maybe Lord Raptor. He's just Lord Raptor owes him $10 or something.
Here he is.
You freaking vampire.
What the fuck?
Lord Raptor, and those ghosts and goblins with you. I know them. Yeah, get it? Oh, Lele-chan, you're here.
Oh no.
You want to go make out?
They should have capitalized.
Couldn't you
Ghosts and
lock the
Goblins.
door on your windows? You dumb idiot. Oh my god.
Scro says Pyre is made by Supergiant, who made Bastion and Transistor. Ah. I never played those games either, but I have heard of them, so... And
I played Transistor, it's really good.
Neat. Too bad I only play Project Cross Zone. And these guys, I saw them at the Magic Circle. You know, that's what they Magic Circle. That's what they call like the local hole-in-the-wall restaurant.
I find it weird how many locations in this game are just rehashed from locations in NXC.
Yeah.
It's a bit odd.
I guess NXC itself is a game that is part of this crossover.
I mean, this is more or less a sequel to it. It
Yeah.
just includes Sega because, hey,
Yeah.
oh my god, she's here. There's so many characters.
Yeah.
Is Sonic in this game?
No.
No, that's unrealistic.
Yeah, that's. I think the thing I mentioned about the dev interview, I think that was in response to a question asking why Sonic isn't in this game, as a Sega rep.
Oh, I'm returning it to them now.
I-
you know,
Well, they
send
didn't,
it
they didn't
back.
put Pac-Man in the first one for the same reason.
Yeah.
Because that would have been too silly.
Hey, remember Bon? Yeah, he's in our party too. He hasn't spoken yet today, but now's his line to shine. Yo, Mishima,
I mean-
what are you going on about?
And really, more people should know about fighting Vipers. Including me, I've never
Yeah.
played it, even though I want
Yeah.
to because it looks pretty good. Also,
Ganon
Gimme.
says you have to defeat 1,000 wireframes to unlock Sonic. Yeah, buddy, nice try. Fell for that once already. Fool me once, fool me twice. Won't play PXZ again.
you have to beat the entirety of this game using only the charge shot.
Yeah. So Heihachi brought all these monsters in with him.
So
Ridiculous.
this is in Dimitri's castle with all the ghosts and ghouls enemies, and it's called King of the Iron Fist.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was the title card just now, or the chapter has officially begun. Honestly, I kind of like that stylistic choice where the title card shows like so far into it. I've always been
Yeah.
a fan of stuff like that. Stylistic title card not showing at the beginning. It's just funny because it's so long. Like at the amount of time it takes you to see the title card in a level in this game, you would just beat a level entirely in Final Fantasy Tactics. Hey,
Where's the part where Cosmos punches Heihachi in the ribs? That won't happen because that would obliterate him.
Virtual Horror Bonesy says, when's the part where Cosmos punches Heihachi in the ribs? That is probably coming soon. I think Cosmos is in this game. I don't have her yet, but...
Well, she's a girl. Of course she's in this game.
Yeah. Alright. I'm actually playing the video game. Alright. Let's
Do you
see.
think it's safe for Ryu and Ken to walk around barefoot in Dimitri's castle?
I think so. I think he probably keeps it pretty nice in here. He probably has a nice janitorial staff to, you know, make sure the floors are spick and span so he can not interact with any of the floor because he's on his throne. Alright, so using an emulator, so I got to use my mouse to do the thing where you tap the touchscreen to move the thing around.
The Batwing icon is interesting.
See Batwing icon?
That's when you hovered over his throne.
Hmm.
Or like the table in front of it or something.
Oh, I see. Yeah, above the cursor.
Yeah.
That, yeah, never noticed that. This probably means nothing important. Alright, so there is a lot of people on this map. We're going to be here until Tuesday.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It is Tuesday.
Scrofunk
Map is
says,
huge.
Scrofunk says, do you think Ryu and Ken share Facebook memes about how being barefoot is a civil right?
Wow.
Ken and Kong says, don't walk barefoot in Dracula's castle. His floor is covered in broken wine glasses. Alright. I don't remember how to play this game, so I'm just put this dude here.
Right back.
Combat. Alright, there is still a bit of attack lag with these characters, I guess. It's not that bad. It's the perfect addition to the jank salad that is the stream layout. Sup, Rick? He says, want that carpet pretty hard. That's some good shit. Also, you know, it's also good shit is enemy being left with 60 HP.
Well, he's dizzy, I guess.
Everyone's got to get in position on this huge ass map.
That was a really long transition out of the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine seeing it for every single battle.
Oh my god.
3 games in a row.
Dante's like, hey baby, the space occupied? That's probably something Dante would do. I say knowing only... The only things I know of Dante is this game and Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. Those are the only games I've played that have Dante in them.
Can you break the table?
Yes.
You got like the break option, I noticed.
Yeah, you can break stuff. It's not always good to do so, just because it maybe makes it easier for enemies to swarm you.
Yeah.
It is terrain. For those who haven't been following this game, the way the battle system works is you got moves on the bottom screen, and you can use up to 3 per battle. 1 additional if you use all 3 of your moves, and you get bonuses for like juggling your enemy and for hitting them when they're almost but not quite on the ground. It's not a bad battle system. I kind of like it, if I'm honest, but the chapters are just a slog.
Well, and getting in and out of every battle takes fucking forever.
Yeah.
That and the attacks themselves are also really long.
Yeah. Scrosis,
It's
Limafau, each character getting their own theme that plays for 10 seconds while you move them across a huge barren stage. Yeah.
Yep.
You got it. Club the Recluse just says, just one of them days, Fred Durst. Ganon Kong says, the battle system is very similar to Valkyrie Profiles, if you have played those. No, I haven't.
Who's done that?
Not you, that's for sure. Oh, there's also a thing where if you're next to somebody, like you can see, I have a thing on the top right of my top screen that says support. Yeah, you'll see it. Seeing is believing in this fucked up world. And yeah, there's again some emulator lag still. It's a lot better than it was like a few versions of the emulator ago. They've made a lot of recent improvements in Citra. We're just fucking going all out on these motherfuckers. Using those assist attacks is, I think it's free. Or it costs a little bit of your cross meter.
I would play this if you could have a party of only Tronbon clones.
Just have serve bots 1 through 600 million. Enemies attack you, you can choose to counter, which launches a small counter battle, or defend, which reduces damage. Usually it's best to do nothing and keep your cross points. The counter does serve a good purpose though, and that's if an enemy is left with a tiny bit of HP, counter will help you finish him off and save you a bit of time.
We gained and lost a sow. That was goodbye. I do remember now that this game like halves the amount of attacks you get, but also doubles how long each attack is.
Yeah. The animations are pretty. The sprite work is great.
I kind of just wish they had used this right work on something where you can actually have more control over
Yeah,
the
like
character.
imagine these sprites on a fighting game.
Yeah.
Besides
Instead-
Mugen.
I mean, I have seen them in Mugen.
Yeah, I had to clarify. I mean, maybe they're cool in Mugen. I don't know. Usually Mugen is, you know, garbage, but
It's a grab bag.
yeah.
Get 1 out of 10 people who actually kind of try.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, Medusa does a decent little chunk of damage. Counter. There, KO. Good fight.
Oh right, yeah, they took out the enemy attack, which is nice. Don't
Oh
really
yeah,
need to see
yeah,
all
that's
them.
right. That was in or NXT.
Yeah. And yet this game still seems too long.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, you know, they fixed one problem, but they kind of just made the same mistake in like a different way.
Yeah.
2's not any better.
It's like, you know, one step forward, one more step forward, but it's through a portal that puts you 2 steps back.
He steps on a Doom teleport line.
Yeah.
This is like the slowest game of this guy I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah, and you can't even stack these bitches.
You can't have them carrying each other.
It's fucking bullshit. Oh, cool. I have 100 cross power. I could use my super.
How many characters are named Sakura? I'm just saying.
Only
Too many.
one. I think only one in this game.
Oh, they don't have the Street Fighter one. Well, shit.
If there's only one Sakura, how
Yeah.
are they having a war?
No, I think there are 2 Olinas in this game. I know there's some name that's shared between 2 characters. Oh,
I
also,
know the first game had 2 characters named Momo, which was strange.
yeah. See,
There's my ass.
Rick says, when are you going to stream Super Pug 2? Rick, fucking never. I will say though, 1, did they actually make a Turbo Pug 2? And 2,
Yes.
okay, they
Yes,
did.
they did.
I didn't.
They did.
The game was almost decent. My entire problem with it was the coloring made it hard to see obstacles at night. Because the rocks were like the same color as the background, so you would just die and not see it coming.
Yeah, it's called Turbo Pug DX, and it's the same price as the original. Looks
Yeah.
like. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
no. It's an advanced port. It says
Yeah.
Turbo Pug 2 is coming soon.
Yeah, I mean the graphics are cute. I like pugs, but I mean to be a runner, you gotta do something. I mean, just being a runner game, it's like why even bother? And then if you're gonna be a runner game with a critical flaw, like yeah, that's fucked up.
I don't know if somebody bought me the first one, but I haven't
Yeah,
really
like
played it.
if I want to play a runner level, what I'll do is I'll fire up Donkey Kong Country and play minecart level. That's
That's a good one.
yeah.
Just play Pepsi Man.
Yeah, I guess Pepsi Man is a runner in 3D.
Yeah. It's predates Temple Run.
When
Alright.
we combine our games together, we'll play Dash to Lele. That was a thing that existed.
Alright. Need maximum characters attacking at the same time.
Let me
Just to see
help.
how slow it down gets.
Yeah.
That fireball did not hit anything, Dimitri. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you do. If you want, there's a little bit of room to be good at this game. Like, you do have to time your moves so that you don't like waste attacks and stuff like that. But I feel like the game is so far have been easy enough to where you don't have to really care that much. Like, I've had to use items occasionally, but that's about it.
Oh man, Pac-Man: The New Adventures.
I watched a Let's Play of that recently.
That's like a nightmare fuel game.
It's not fun.
That's the one that's soaked in Image Fest on, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
Pac-Man: The New Adventure.
Oh yeah, Pac-Man 2. That dude. Okay, that game. It game's kind of jank, but I love it.
I get behind that.
Yeah.
Has some really disturbing sprites in it though.
Meanwhile, Kogoro just walks around. Kogoro's spawn was too far away for him to probably ever do anything this entire level. Just gonna let Succubus Lady come to me.
Yeah, I think in 2 it's like you take your turns and then everybody else takes
Yeah.
theirs. So it's like different than this.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm taking this time to unbox my birthday gift
Oh,
to
nice.
myself. Because I just saw something and I was like, that is so dumb that I want to own it regardless of
Yeah.
how good it is.
So, which PXZ character is it a figurine of?
Fucking... No, who's the worst one?
It's the dinner table that Heihachi was sitting on.
Yes.
Dinner table Chan. She's in a suggestive pose. What's under the skirt? You're gonna have to find out. Buy the figure, and you'll find out what's under the table skirt.
It's just a figure of a billboard that says, "Look at my butt." That's this game.
What am I thinking for? Yeah, just do nothing. I need my precious cross points so that I can cross.
Always.
So it was a gamepad for $25, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, that sounds reasonable, right? I didn't realize it came with 2 of them.
Oh wow.
Whoa, really?
So now I have a second USB Nintendo 64 controller that I have to give away to somebody.
Oh wow. Hey.
Why not just save it for when you have people over or something?
Because I don't think I can find more than one person willing to use this controller.
Is it one of those like 8-bit do ones?
What's that now?
Is it one of those 8-bit do brand ones, or is it something else?
What is it? Retro Link?
Never heard of that one.
It's probably garbage. I just thought it was funny, so I had to buy it.
Just plug them both in and play dual stick GoldenEye.
Oh, man.
Master plan right there.
Holy shit.
GoldenEye was certainly a game that existed by now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's probably the game in history that's aged the worst
Yeah.
out of every game ever.
GoldenEye sure was cool when controls sucked and there were no standards.
That's how I feel about Perfect Dark, because like I love the
Yeah.
shit out of that game, and then anytime I tried to play it recently, I'm like, man, fucking, it would be nice if I could control this with anything other than a Nintendo 64 controller.
They should still have it on Xbox. I think that's
Yeah.
how I own it.
Oh, well, I
Alright.
have an Xbox, so.
Oh wait,
Um,
there's Jetta. Guess what? There's a few more dudes to fight. It's not over. I mean, it wasn't over, but now it's not over.
it's never over. It's Project Crossbow.
That's another issue I have with this game. is the reinforcements. There's a few other games I played that do the same thing, where like their battles might be fine, but they put reinforcements. One game I want to give a Hall of Shame to for that is Stellar Glow on 3DS. That game is awesome,
Yeah.
except for when they do like 2 rounds of reinforcements in every battle late in the game.
Oh god.
Yuck.
Which just sucks, because other than that, the game is very good. I wish I loved it, but
ジェダドーマドーマ家のご当主様が一体どんなご用かしら
This controller feels tiny. I don't know if it's just because I'm, like 20 years older now. But
Jedadoma. What's the head of the Doma clan doing around here?
I'm like, dummy.
The strong force I feel. Are you Dante? That feels like that's a very Dantaic force I'm feeling right now. I gotta say, this force feels like it's been featured in other games.
伝説の魔剣士逆賊スパーダの忘れなど
It's Dante-esque.
Yeah.
Man, this came out before Marvel Infinite, didn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pretty much way before, I would say.
Yeah,
well,
this-
relatively speaking.
Yeah. This game was out in like 2012, 2013, something like that.
I know there's just
Yeah.
people who are just like, oh man, Jedda's gonna be in Marvel Infinite. It's nice they brought him back. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, but they put him in a couple other games
Yeah.
recently.
Isn't this game also older than Marvel 3? I don't really remember though. But
I think
don't
Marvel
think so.
3 is a bit older.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
かつてスパーダは人間の世界についた
Sparta. Every time I see that name, I think of the old funny joke. This is Sparta.
Classic meme.
Man, I need to look at text chat sometimes. We got Rick in here saying my image vests were the shit. Hell yeah, they were. And by that I mean probably. There's some parts that hold up.
I'm
yeah.
never gonna read
Yeah.
the.
I
mine
keep
ever again.
yeah. I mean, I look back occasionally just for nostalgia's sake. And there's some of it where I was like, yeah, no, but there's some other times where I'm like, yeah, I agree with that even more than I did back then. Like, yeah, I was like, yeah, 2008 me or whatever was extremely correct. That does happen sometimes.
I didn't really use the forums too much because I didn't like forums, but that's like the only thing I used to go read.
Yeah.
私が君の父親よりも
Oh, they're voice acting the game now. You got the blue
理
text.
解してくれた
Oh yeah.
They all have exactly the voice you expect them to have.
They're not dubbed, right?
No, it's Japanese.
Okay. A shame, really.
I will be the one to unite the Makai world and the human world someday. It's Dimitri's goal. He just wants to bring people together.
勝手に救済などされても困るのでな。
愚かであるということは済む
And I now realize foolishness is a sin. Yeah, I just figured that one out.
罪人は罰せられねばならない何か言い
Someone does something Jed doesn't like, and he's just like, yeah, that's a sin.
そうだな。一つだけ言わ俺よりおしゃべりなやつは大嫌いなんだ。
I hate people who talk more than I do, says Dante. Hmm.
You're gonna hate the entirety of this game.
Hmm. So who's this guy? He looks like someone important. This is us. Every time a new character appears in this game, me is the audience surrogate. She's just like, I don't have any fucking clue what's going on.
I like the image of her in the bottom right.
Yeah.
It looks like she's checking out her own ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes, sometimes things turn out okay.
I bet you've probably made this joke before, but she doesn't look anything like a me.
Yeah. I tried making a me of her. There's only so much you can do. Yes, Scro, I am saying me is me. I am me, as me is me, as me am me, as me are all together.
I sense great danger within this man. Yeah, but Dimitri's all right because
Yeah.
he's only some asshole who keeps trying to fucking kill the leaders of the demon world
Yeah.
and take it over or some shit. You know, just shit that doesn't really matter.
Zephyr calling him out. No, but really, what's your goal? Like, okay, yeah, blood plan, salvation, we got it. What's your fucking deal? It's too hard to explain, and doing so would achieve nothing for me.
So, did you actually ever see anything on Marvel Infinite? And
I watched. I think you linked it to me. It was some like all cutscenes video, and I watched a substantial portion of that video. I don't remember much about it other than it kind of sucked, but.
There was one thing that I just felt like pointing out real quick because it reminded me of it. In that game, Morgan and Jeddah were like friends.
Yeah.
Like Morgan's just like this isn't like you. Why would you do stuff like this? And it's like, no, because Jeddah is fucking evil. Like, how did you not know this? The people writing it had no idea.
Yeah, I guess it's like, well, they came from the same video game. They're friends, right? That's how it is in the game. They both look like bad guys, so they're probably on the same team.
It's really weird because the entire thing is like they take, plots from other games and then like merge them together.
Yeah.
So like instead of creating the fetus of God, he creates like the symbiote or something.
Yeah.
But it's like the same ordeal, right? And then Morgan's just like, oh, the soul stone has corrupted him. It's like, no, he was always this evil. What are you talking about?
They probably just got together and watched the like Western Darkstalkers cartoon.
Oh no.
Anakaris.
I've never seen this Jeddah guy. He wasn't in the cartoon, so.
Well, all I know is Anakaris and pudding. Yeah, that girl with the helmet. Yeah, she was worried about you.
She was worried about you.
Valkyrie writes Jeddah a letter. She's like, "Hey, are you doing okay? How's the salvation going? Why do you never write back?"
Where is the curiously attractive fishman?
Yeah. Maybe PXC3 will have Rico in it. These guys make good sounds. I hope everyone listening appreciates. I want the QB sound effect like isolated as like a notification sound. It's not iconic or cool at all, like my current sound is, but... Yeah, Scro says, I can't believe how slow-paced this scene/fight/game is. Yeah, I mean, it's going a little slower because I'm leaving it paused for every now and then to talk about stuff. But yeah, I mean, this is one chapter of this game. And, like, I think there's a suspend. Yeah, to get to the game's credit, it's a 3DS game. You can suspend or sleep mode or anything easily.
But
the game was probably designed partially with that in mind, but that doesn't really excuse it.
Especially because the PS2 game before it was the same exact way.
Yeah.
It was 100 hours of bullshit.
Yeah. By the way, pro tip in this game, even if you're out of attacks, you can still call in your friends for some free cross points. And free animations. Go home and practice. Don't you mean go home and be a family man? Come on now, Ken.
Ken and Ryu look really awful.
Mm-hmm.
Street Fighter characters have been through a lot. They recently had to go through Street Fighter 5. It's not been pretty.
Oh boy.
Virtual Horror Bonesy says, welcome to NXZ/PXZ/PXZ2. The interquels, the Super Robot Wars Endless Frontier games, are RPGs like this, but they don't feel as dumb. But they have forced evasion, which is a horseshit mechanic. I might look into Super Robot Wars sometime. If it's like this, but not as bad, I might be up for that.
I remember playing one of those very briefly and
Yeah.
I'm just like, man, those characters are just terrible.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine the worst characters from this game, which are all the original ones, and make a game entirely about them.
I don't know what you're talking about. Reiji Xiaomu game sounds great.
It had them and what's her name, Kagura?
Yeah,
fucking-
yeah, titty lady. Yeah, I knew you were
Yeah,
talking
Tit
about.
Monster. Yeah, she was. I think that was the game she came from. And then like some sort of like weird perverted version of Cosmos. I don't know. It was strange.
Yeah. I like the special attacks in this game. I gotta hand it to them. They're pretty cool.
It's very flashy.
Yeah.
I feel like they put more effort into making everything flashy than they did actually making a game
Yeah.
that was fun to play.
Yeah. And I guess using them does. The drawback of special moves is they make the game longer. I improved my kung fu a bit, so it was a good fight. Good on you, Pi. He says, Bonesy says, if you have a PS4, you can get Super Robot Wars 5 and Super Robot Warriors X Cross 10 in English for the Southeast Asia PSN store. Good to know. I don't have a PS4, but I will get one at some point. I always get the Nintendo thing at launch, more or less, and then the PS thing a little later once it has more games. Though a lot of the games I traditionally play PlayStation consoles for have been coming to the Switch, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Nintendo made a console that is actually attractive to other devs.
If they made a third game in this series for the Switch, would you get it?
Wait for reviews.
You're so excited to play the second one.
Yeah.
That's an enemy name.
I'd say I already own PXE2 and it's still in shrink wrap, but no, I would never admit to that. That was actually, that's legit a lie. I don't have PXE2.
Sure. I don't believe anything you say.
I wouldn't either if I were you.
And you admitted this thing had positive things about it, and I don't believe that. Especially after that line. Wow.
I don't have Vita either. The newest Sony thing I own is a PS3, and it's a fat PS3. It's not even the modern kind.
Oh boy.
But
that animation was silly as fuck.
yeah, I kind of like that animation. It's like really dramatic and stuff, but
yeah, but it's like then there's like, oh, by the way, we throw a little like firebomb at them.
yeah,
or something.
yeah, that
It's like,
that part looks jank. Yeah, it's just like, well, we need to make an attack out of this. Like, I'm imagining that's like some iconic scene from the actual game they're from. But,
right, but the fact that they just kind of like,
yeah,
kind of ruins it.
yeah. All right, yeah, he's just gonna park right there. Seriously, QB sounds like a Pokemon in this game.
Let's see if I can hear.
I'll let you know when I'm about to fight QB, and you can turn sound on.
I did hear that start sound.
All right, yeah, that's the sounds I've been talking about.
That vaguely sounds like her voice, but it's a little goofier.
Does QB speak in any of the cartoons? I forget.
She wasn't in the cartoons.
Oh wow, that's why I suck.
The characters in it's like Jeddah, QB, Babyhood, and Lilith were introduced after the cartoons were made.
Oh okay. Oh yeah, that's right. They were in like the newer Vampire Savior or whatever.
Actually, the anime was made after them, but for some reason it's not based on that game. I don't know why.
Bonesy says, I love my fat PS3 I got in 2015. This is just making me want to go play Yakuza 5 since Kiryu and Majima are in too. Yeah, I got my fat PS3 pretty late in its lifetime. A coworker was gonna get a PS4, and so he was getting rid of his PS3, and I told him, look, I'll give you more money than GameStop for it, and so I bought it from him.
For like $5.
I gave him like $150 for it, for that and some games. which is again more than GameStop would give him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What am I thinking about doing right now? Is a question I ask myself. It's a question I forgot to ask myself before I said, hey, let's stream this game. Free cross points, baby. I wish I got cross points in real life. Like whenever I team up with somebody on something stupid.
Well, you mean like when we team up to
yeah.
talk about this?
Yeah, I'm earning cross points as we speak. Racking them up. Let's see, they can take care of that guy. Take care of Hell Pride.
Man, we were image festing this at some point.
Yeah.
Like 3 years ago.
Yeah. I like image festing, but it's just so it's already a lot of work, and then this game is just I still don't understand. Like I haven't fully accepted that you actually did do PXZ all the way. Like I'm not yeah, NXZ. Yeah, I'm not convinced that happened. I've seen it. I read it all the way. I feel like it probably never happened. I just don't believe it when I see it. Like, yeah, he actually finished an image fest of that entire game.
It took like a full year to do, too, I think. Something ridiculous, like a couple of years. I think there was at one point I took a break for a few months because I'm like, I need to, you know, not touch this game ever again. And eventually I'm like, ah, fuck it, I'll finish it.
I like how you can use any number of items in one turn, and then still, well, yeah, item is completely free action.
Yeah. I remember that being the case before. I remember in NXC you could actually use items before you were attacked.
It's out of control.
So you could actually use an item that like gave you the amount of points necessary to counterattack.
Oh, by the way,
Just because.
Yeah, Kogoro finally to do something. Kogoro and Mii's music is awesome. I will hand it to him for this music. It's called Wanderer's Road on the game soundtrack.
It's funny, I could say the same thing about the character themes, or the main characters from NXC.
Yeah.
Except in this game they don't have that theme anymore, which is really weird. Because I remember you sent me the soundtrack and listened to it, I'm like, what the fuck is this, like, anime opening garbage thing now?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's from the game, but it's not like their, like, game theme. I didn't like a lot of music in that game, but there were a couple of tracks I really did like. Do they have any Final Fight characters in this?
I don't think. Wait, I think Hager is in it. Is that how you say his name, Hager?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he's in. I think he's in one of these. I don't know if it's this one, but I might have seen him already. I don't know.
Because there were a couple of them in NXT. I think it was Hager and Guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I've seen him in one of these games. I just don't remember if it's this one.
I think Guy was teamed up with the like Ninja Commando dude. Like they did all sorts of fucking crazy combinations.
Soap, you should stream Final Fight Streetwise.
What is that? I've played Final Fight. I have not heard of Final Fight Streetwise.
It's like a 3D PS2 remake or something.
It was like really grim dark and like.
Oh wow.
Yeah, super story based and really bad.
I've heard things about it, but I've never really seen it in action. It sounds pretty bad.
Spinning about the kick. Practicing for when I do my Chun-Li class play. I wonder how many people have attempted to do spinning bird kick in real life. And I wonder how many of those people have like broken their necks or something when they landed on the floor. Just something to think about.
I've seen videos of people like attempting fighting game moves.
Yeah. My favorite is the guy who's like naked and he's doing the shoryukens and he just falls over. It was on like some porn site.
Sick.
I'll see if I can find it again. It's just like a 10-minute or a 10-second video of a guy like trying to do shoryukens and doing shoryukens and like his girlfriend's just sitting there like bent over and he's just naked and doing shoryukens and he just like falls on the floor. It's one of the funniest videos I've ever seen.
All right. Is the yellow square is the attack range?
Yes.
I forgot there are characters with a longer range in this game now.
I do want to get the treasure box, so I'm just gonna park right here.
I remember you sent me just your screenshots, and there were just all sorts of goofy shit you were
Yeah.
doing with the characters on the map.
Yeah, I did that, and then during battles, I would just sometimes hammer the attack buttons, or like hammer the screenshot button.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You get like 100 caps of one fight.
And I just had to animate it because I'm like, well, those shots are here, I guess. I feel like finding those animations now.
Alright. Oh, I'm about to fight QB, so see if she makes any noises in fight.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I just feel like posting these again.
Yeah.
These are fun.
Oh wow, this QB has a shit ton of HP.
Man, serve bots are the best.
Yeah. These enemies are called Hell Pride. I wonder if that's like a hashtag. I wonder if anyone like claims to be from Hell and they're like, yeah, Hell Pride, dude. I'm sure someone does.
I was too distracted by the fact that hearing Frank West with a Japanese voice is the weirdest thing.
Yeah, these QBs have beefy HP, like 19,000. Heihachi's got 45,000. Lord Raptor's got 44,000. Yeah, so QBs have like mid-boss tier HP. They
are playable characters.
That's true. They are not to be truffled with. Someone remember that, and then if you ever see a mushroom enemy, I want you to say that phrase. They are not to be truffled with.
Oh my.
I'm gonna remember that one. That's a grade A squality pun.
Squality?
Yeah.
Like Squall would come up with that?
Like, you know, squalid quality. It's a word. I'm trying to make squality a thing. Trying to make squality a real word.
I see.
For when you don't quite want to use the word quality sarcastically. So if you're watching on YouTube and you see something that you want to use quality to describe it sarcastically, maybe consider using the word squality. It'll really help me out. It won't help me out.
By the way, they were 10 years too early.
They were, yeah.
That's a thing.
Another funny thing in this game is just the concept of turn end. Like, it comes up and reminds you, like, yeah, you have finally gotten through everyone's turn.
I think there was some stuff like that in NXT where it's like you have to defeat this person within 5 turns. Like that doesn't sound like a lot of time. It's like, oh no, that's actually a shitload of time.
By the way, another bullshit mechanic in this game is shields on enemies.
Yeah, that's new.
It just like stalls things out.
Don't they get it as soon as they land?
Yeah, like it runs out after you do enough damage at the start of a fight, but stuck on 99% XP, cross P. I was hoping to finish out the special.
There have been like 3 or 4 characters so far that I keep thinking are Soma Cruz. And none of them are.
They just passed the fur coat around. Oh, Bonesy has good news. There's shield breaker attacks in 2. So I guess that means they also knew that it was garbage, but they didn't know until after they already released the game.
But they didn't just get rid of it.
Yeah, and the game director's dad played the game because his son is like, hey, Dad, I made a video game. It's called Project Cross Zone. Check it out. And so he plays it, and he's like, son, these bullshit shields. What were you thinking? And he's like, I'm sorry, Dad. I'm gonna seppuku myself. And then he's like, no, just make a better game. And that's what Project Cross Zone 2 is. That's my fanfic about the creation of Project Cross Zone 2. I hope you enjoyed it.
It's a better fanfic than this game.
Very good.
Walk across the room and turn a fan on. Got up to like mid 80s today. Spring is starting to get too feisty. I guess, okay, Succubus number 10. It's your turn.
Alright, yeah, they number all the units. Yeah, but Morgan's a good person.
Yeah. She's good people. Are there really any good people in Darkstalkers? Isn't it like everyone just at each other's throats? Like, no, I want to be the best. I want to rule the castle or whatever. It's like that. I don't remember the story that well. I know it's like Morgan is a faction and Dimitri is a faction, and like.
Pretty much everyone's out for themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I think Donovan is, like, relatively good, but he's also just like, I'm a demon, I hate demons because I am one, fuck.
It's got a very riveting story.
See, and QB has a shield.
I mean, it's not very complex, but I figured I would expect these guys to get that pretty much nobody in the series likes each other, and yet none of these crossovers seem to really pick up on that fact.
Alright, yeah, QB's fucking dead. this QB. There's like 4 of them. The emulator lags. Some of this lag may also be the fact that I'm recording the stream locally as well as streaming it.
Yeah.
That's pretty taxing on the computer, come to think of it. Recording of video and also streaming a rather demanding emulator. It's comfy though. It's more comfy than playing on the 3DS, and the game runs pretty well, so no complaints here. Yeah, if anyone was waiting on 3DS emulation to get good, it is good. I don't know if I would call it good, but it's a lot better than it was, and the majority of games run at least okay on Citra.
I have to try it if I can think of any 3DS games I wanted to play.
Yeah. Project Cross Zone 2? No.
I don't think so. It
I
wasn't
did-
high on my list.
Okay. Let's see. Can I get any friends? Okay. I have friends in this fight. Oh right, Dante and Dimitri are a team.
This keeps reminding me of the last couple of days I've been streaming the Secret of Mana remake.
Yeah. Oh,
because,
how is that?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Like, I would say it's still fun to play, if not better, because they made slight gameplay improvements.
Mm-hmm.
The change from, having characters and enemies only attacking in cardinal directions to being able to attack in, any direction.
Yeah.
I think that made a few segments way harder than it really should be.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they balanced the game out to change that.
Whoops.
So there are segments where I was like, this is some bullshit, and I can't get through without my AI controlled characters dying horribly because they get kind of stun locked. It's got dubbing. It's not very good. In fact, I think you should actually see some of the NPC dubbing. It borderlines on fucking parody. It's kind of great.
I will have to check that out.
And it looks like shit because it's a mobile game. So
wonderful.
I would say it looks on par with this game. Except, everyone's in 3D.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest looking, but I mean, it's fun to play. I've been enjoying it.
Yeah, I haven't played a ton of Secret of Mana, but I played a little bit of 3-player as a kid. Like a friend had it.
Never got to play a 3-player. Sounds neat.
Alright. Yes, 100 cross points. Get fucked, QB. No,
Here
QB,
I come, you idiots.
no, I think QB's gonna live through this. I think QB's gonna have like 1,000 left or something. Wow, 3,000, yeah. Still, that was a good fight.
How many times do we see some of these animations in one chapter of Project Crossstone?
30.
Too many. I mean, cutscene supers in fighting games are a sin for the same reason. Just after the first time, you don't need to see it anymore.
24 HP, are you fucking kidding me, QB? That was probably, I was playing sloppy though, so that's on me. It's easy to play sloppy in this game when you've been at it for so long. Grind some XP on Hell Wrath.
And even then, this is the kind of game where it's not like you're going to lose. It just means it's going to take longer.
Yeah.
That's like the entirety of the challenge in this game is just getting through it and not actually trying to survive it.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. The shield regenerates if they touch the floor. That's also stupid. I forgot about that.
I guess it does encourage you to actually juggle, but it...
Yeah. Encourage people to do good thing. Alright. You know, just spam buttons. He's fucking dead. You have no chance to survive. Make your time.
I would say in NXT there were like 2 characters where it actually mattered what your timing was. I remember Jen from Tekken, who was like, his attacks were like really weird and short range, so you had to actually time his.
Yeah, there's a few characters in this, like the assist characters, where their attacks will come in from the top or something.
Yeah. Of course, they didn't have the assists in the first game, so...
Oh, this is the 24 HP QB.
Yeah, I'll catch you guys later.
Alright, thanks for coming.
Yeah, sure.
I'll see this through to the end, this chapter. Famous last words. So I normally go to bed at like between 10 and 11. So it's almost bedtime, but I can make it. I can.
That
do
was
this.
a tough fight.
All right, these 2 can go on QB because they got plenty of cross points. Ah, she got the shield back. Yeah, I think this is the 3rd time we've seen these 2 characters special. Ichigo and Sakura, I think their names are. They're putting in work in this game.
I feel like you have to like these animations a lot in order to actually appreciate the game.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much all this game has.
Yeah. Yeah. A cool strategy is to call in so many characters that all their attacks on the enemy, like to knock it somewhere, cancel each other out and the enemy stays still. There's text chat has been quiet for a while. I'm saying that so that people in text chat know that I still look at it occasionally. Yeah, let's fight Zombie Blue. Dr. Kelixo says, "You're gay and also possibly homosexual." That's just your opinion, man.
Who's that asshole?
I have no idea. I bet he would like this game.
You would love this game.
Mhm.
It's a game for assholes.
I'm glad these zombies are easy.
Anything to make it go faster.
Yeah.
I do like how Lord Raptor and some of the zombies up in the top have been there since the beginning and they have not come down yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that means I'm probably gonna spend a few rounds walking up there.
Perfect.
Hopefully he jumps down.
She just appeared from the bottom of the screen.
行くわ。
All right. Dante says in extremely Japanese accent, "Let's rock." And it's playing Dante music.
I want to hear Dante music.
Yeah, I'll leave it on for a second before fighting and letting the sounds of battle drown it out.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, I could probably.
That is some special shit.
Yeah. I wonder what happens if somebody like kicks the bucket and these. I guess they come back in the next chapter. Imagine if this game had permadeath.
Shh. That's another thing is, death is pretty hard to come by.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Let's take out or do some damage to QB.
Just hate them QBs.
I need to hit QBs with people who have a special charged up. That's by far my best way to put damage on them. Jackpot. Yeah, QB noises are good. Oh, Jet is on the prowl.
Oh yeah, him.
Yeah. Maybe Lord Raptor will also move.
Yeah, it's... Forgot, you have to basically just get rid of all the minions and then you just fucking...
Yeah.
Group fuck the, boss.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could rush the bosses, but I think it still makes you fight all the other dudes.
I think so, plus you want the experience anyway.
Requirements. Okay, defeat Jeddah is victory conditions. But yeah, experience is good.
Oh yeah, Heihachi's here, I forgot about him.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's fighting you.
I think he's just hungry.
I get feisty when I'm hungry.
Yeah. Oh, I just noticed that Kogoro and me, or what? No, Chun-Li and Morrigan had a fourth attack. All right, this is the good music, the Neneko music for Ryu and Ken. We'll let this music play for a little bit.
fuck? What's going on with the music?
It's just playing the assist unit's music.
Okay.
This, you know, this Nanako girl's been hanging out with these two.
Oh. Hey, they're not like on the board, are they?
No, yeah, they're just assist. You can press L to toggle them,
Interesting.
which you basically always want to do. Because you know what they say, the more the merrier.
昇竜拳を破らぬ限りお前に勝ち目はない種類があるからな
New skill, healing pressure point.
そこをどけ
Oh, Heihachi.
With how the crossovers work, is Reishi taking a backseat to his stupid psychic because she's louder?
Yeah.
Great.
Alright, so... I don't need to fight Lord Raptor, so I'm not going to unless he comes over here.
Unless he decides to get over here.
Make like Scorpion and tell someone to get over here. I didn't think that one through all the way. Oh, Lord Raptor's moving, but he's got catching up to do.
Wait up for me, guys.
I want to fight too.
I don't have my teleport move anymore.
Let's see. Yeah, okay, defeat Jeddah. These guys can put some damage on Jeddah.
Can enemies counter you in this game?
Yes.
Oh, fun.
I goofed. Whatever. Yeah, there's a counter from Jeddah, which actually did a lot of damage.
Yeah. Or NXT had some problems like that. It was like, if you attack them enough, then yeah, they just fuck you up.
You
No,
know,
it works differently though. You still get your attack off. Counters in NXT were just like, if you select a counter, then the first attack
yeah.
they get in, the enemy would just like counter it. Like it would just stop the attack, and you'd be like, well.
Mhm. Honestly, I don't. A lot of these mid bosses aren't worth a ton of XP. I'm just gonna ignore Heihachi. Like, fuck him.
Who needs the host of the Iron Fist tournament?
Yeah.
Fuck him.
He can Iron Fist himself. I'm sure there's some Japanese word you can combine with Ken to mean anal fist.
Jesus. That guy certainly is taking no damage.
Yeah.
Look at that 5-digit health number. It's the same as that one time.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you can say about everything in this game.
Might as well fight this dude since he's here. This dude has forever amounts of shield.
Are all the player side Darkstalkers characters like support characters.
Um,
Because you got Dimitri with Dante, Shenko with Frank West, and then
Yeah.
Morgan with Chun-Li.
yeah, I don't think there's any other Darkstalkers characters in this game.
They're kind of all in this one chapter here,
Yeah.
which is appropriate. They kind of got shafted.
Yeah. What else is new? Capcom doesn't love Darkstalkers. This just in.
And Namco doesn't love any of these characters. Only their asses.
Someday they're gonna get over their art direction thing, and they're gonna put Mrs. Pac-Man in the game, and you're gonna see her ass in the cutscene.
Oh Christ.
It's not a matter of if, but when.
Maybe they'll go the Dragon Ball Fighters route and just appeal to vor fetishes. Because they like straight up did that, and it's fucking weird, alright?
Nice.
I'm trying to think if there was a crossover game where they introduced a new character and they didn't suck. There was Norimaru.
Yeah. Hey, guess who's using their special again?
Oh my god.
They're doing a good job. Oh, here's Jetta's move. Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's a Jetta attack. Straight from the game. At least I'm pretty sure he did that in the game.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. Just put these two over here as bait. Their special meter is too low. They're not going to really hurt Jetta that much.
You can grab that treasure chest.
That's true, yeah. I always forget about the treasure chests because they're 8 miles away. Oh, that one's right there.
Yeah, it was in your range.
You know what? Reiji and Xiaomu can go toward that chest. They might get it.
And then might say something stupid about it. I better throw this on the ground.
Yeah. I wonder if there's any posts on like Twitter with a screenshot of this game and the word squad. Like, you know, TFW when squad is turned as AF. And it's just a mundane screenshot of Project Cross Zone battle.
I'm sure there's one based on that fucking, what is it, like Truck Freak or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
That whole doohickey.
I'm passing turns so I can get treasure boxes.
I'm guessing the enemy characters don't have themes anymore.
Yeah, their turn just kind of happens. I'm just kind of moving people. Alright, there. Coffin lid obtained. Let's fight Jeddah some more.
Let's fight Jeddah.
Yeah.
Now, Bond's just a support character too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, damn. Yeah, at least he's in it. He's cool. A zombie.
Yeah, the zombies are making their way. Alright. See, where can I put Dante at?
I thought that was just a skinnier Dante. Oops.
Yeah, let's let Dante from the Devil May Cry series have this fight. You should be able to take down Jeddah. Jackpot.
Thank you for that input, Ryu.
There he is. The blood plan is foiled.
The entire reason you did this was because someone brought up that blooded thing, right?
Yes.
What was that even from? I missed that.
Stardew Valley stream last night, Rick and Krem. They named their farm like the Blooded farm or something.
That rules. Wow.
Yeah. And people forgot where that's from, and so we had to remind them like, hey, it's from something very, very stupid. Heihachi says, interesting. I think it's playing what I need to do now. See if he goes in like a portal or something.
Actually, if I remember correctly, that was all based entirely on a misspelling of Jeddah from like a forum post.
Yeah, I don't remember where Jetted came from, but that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it was just like a GameFAQs post or something.
Yeah, and then it just evolved from there.
Yeah. Raptor's just like, well, shit.
I'm just gonna run away through this coffin. I do look forward to the moment when we reach our next extreme. I don't get what any of these guys are talking about. Me neither.
I'm trying to... Which is funny, because in retrospect, I think the thing I was talking about was like a sarcastic post, because no one spells that badly.
Yeah.
But it was still something that just amused the shit out of me when let me see if I can remember how they said it.
Is this in response to Gamma?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, because he posted in text chat, I just noticed.
It was something like that. It was just like that, like who's your favorite character or something. I don't even remember
Yeah.
where the fuck it came from.
You know, I think I remember that exact phrase, because Hai is so evil.
Yeah.
Dude, memes these days have no soul. You know, compared to Jetted, compared to I like Jetted because Hai is so evil.
It's true.
Now I don't want to shit on memes too hard. I like memes usually for the first little bit where they exist, but they get driven into the ground just so fast these days because everyone's in on them.
I don't mind things when they have context, but it's just
Yeah.
at one point there's just a point where it's just like when you just say it because you want to be funny. It's like no,
Mm-hmm.
it has to have some sort of meaning.
Gamma says Metroid is a really cool guy. It rolls into a ball and doesn't afraid of anything. Metroid's had some good memes. Shoutouts to why can't Metroid crawl? There's a Miiverse post that someone made that got popular.
I like that.
It was just a picture of Samus standing outside a Morph Ball tunnel in Super Metroid on Miiverse.
Did you know Metroid is
Yeah.
a girl?
Hey Hachi says, I'm coming along. Well, I have an idiot son who's just gotten himself lost in a demon world.
Wait, is that his reasoning?
Yeah. And I guess now he's joining the party.
All right, let me fill you on a little bit of Tekken history.
Yeah.
All right, the entirety of Tekken 7's story is just Heihachi and Kazuya trying to kill each other because they absolutely fucking hate each other and do not give a shit.
Yeah. Maybe now he's like, well, maybe if we find Jin, you know, I can sock it to him. Yeah, I can punch his dick off. That's what Heihachi's thinking right now.
Maybe that would actually be okay. But if he's just like, well, I better go find my son. It's like, no, he wants his son dead.
I just want to say hi to my boy. Come on, son. I have feelers out worldwide, he says.
Like, fucking, he actually tried to kill his son when he was an infant because he's a fucking demon. And he's like, I'm not having that shit. And then Kazuya didn't die. And it's like, okay.
Chun-Li, I skipped over text, but Chun-Li's still thinking, yeah, I should keep an eye on that drug. She's all about, yeah, better make sure those drugs don't fall into any bad hands. All right. Holy shit, we made it. It's been a few minutes. I think I had the stream started like 2 hours ago or something. We did deal.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, stats of an hour 42.
Jeez.
This is gonna be one hell of a video file to upload with my gigabit internet that I have these days, so it probably won't take that long. But yeah, thanks for coming along for this completely no advance notice given to anyone on the planet Project Crosszone stream. And thanks to everyone who attended on such short notice also, where I literally just highlighted the chat and said, hey, I'm streaming this.
It's not the stream we wanted, but it's the stream that we deserved.
Exactly, yeah. We needed this. We needed to remind ourselves of, you know, how much worse things could be. Probably see this game again in like 2 years or something. Or maybe tomorrow. I mean,
Either or.
It was a fun stream. I'm not gonna promise anything, but I will come back to this game someday.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for streaming.
Yeah. Thank you for being here. Thank everyone else who joined voice. Thanks everyone who text chatted. Thank any viewers at home who watched without chatting. Thank you on YouTube for either watching this or skipping to the conclusion because the video sucked. All right. Bye now.
Goodbye.